festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Pitching in our game today, Hunter Greene. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
And if this guy isn't already tall enough, he's standing on top of a mound, throwing down at hitters. His stuff can sneak up on you because of the extension he gets and having a deep release point. If batters can attack. Pitches up in the zone. This lineup will have a chance to do some damage.
All right, ready to get underway. Elly De La Cruz digs in now. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake McCarthy.
Ball 1.
And a foul ball. Strike 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Nope, that's inside.
And that skips in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
Nope, outside.
That
Ball,
was
inside.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by. Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And now 2-2.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom of the first. And our pitcher in this game, Cole Ragans.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And a swing and a miss there. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second.
And up next for New York, Jake Mangum. That clips the corner. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Back up the, that got him. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now a chance for Dylan Dingler. Swings through that.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw. Safe. Fouls one off. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Second inning set to go. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Green goes 6 feet 5 inches, 240 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Way out front for strike 2. And the ball evens the count. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The kick, the 3-2. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Ripped, but it curls foul. Second inning here, no score.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 down,
catcher,
base is
Drake
empty.
Baldwin.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. That one lifted to left. Bellinger under it. And that is that. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging.
Batting 6th, third baseman
Michael Garcia now at the plate.
Garcia.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 7th.
Digging in, Jacob Young. Trying to bunt his way on. And foul ball. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, 1 away. Struck him out swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here is David Fry. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw.
He's in there. He's safe.
Man at second. Runner on the go again.
3.
Struck him out without a swing. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. On to the 3rd inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jordan Beck. Out towards right center field. Young makes a move towards the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Off the plate,
Cut
ball
action
1.
to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far moving the ball around nicely.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
That's out number 2. Zach McKinstry next up for the Braves.
Zach McKinstry.
2 down, nobody on. Liner snagged at first. Back here at Citi Field. So now here's the Mets DH, Brenton Doyle. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. That one is cut on and missed. Looked like a changeup.
Really good changeup.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Next for the Mets.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Thought looking his first time up. Swing and a foul out of play. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jake Mangum. Fly to left his first time.
No, inside.
Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. He swings and fouls one off. Late with the swing there.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball 2.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Back here in Queens. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Elly De La Cruz. Lifted in the air, right center field. Young ranging into the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So up next, Jake McCarthy. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Ball, that's high.
The Braves yet to pick up a hit here. That one at triple digits. Dingler takes it in for the out. 2 away now. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Struck out swinging his first time.
Nope. Ball 1.
Going to count 1 and 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. It's through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Matt Olson.
Hey! That's a ball.
Acuna runs. Swinging a ground ball up the middle.
He made it safe.
Throw short, hops him at first. Can't come up with it. He's safe. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Two on, two outs. And that is out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs.
Nope.
Can they turn that around
inside
and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Inside, ball two.
Not close with that one. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fouled off down the right side. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. 7 in a row by way of the K. Now it's Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. Back here at Citi Field. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Young moving under it. And there's one down.
The heater can be a tone setter for a pitcher, but if it's not effective, it goes the other way. It becomes a tone setter for the offense. They just haven't been able to do much with it in this one.
Back. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss. On the ground to third. Over to first.
He's out.
There to beat him by an eyelash. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris the second. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Harris in his 5th season, 25 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019.
That's a ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A solo shot. The Braves score first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Ball.
High fly ball out to center field. Young moving under this one. And that is that.
Hey, hey, got the sauce, yeah. Hey, got the sauce, yeah. Hey, I'm out here flexing, never lost, yeah. Hey, out here flexing, never lost, yeah. Yeah, I've been hustling like I've been telling them I never done it before. Sort of reporting.
Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Michael Garcia up now for the Mets. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. There's a swing and a miss.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
And the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 9 straight strikeouts. Jacob Young up now for the Mets. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a foul ball. Inside.
Ball one.
Ball one. And right back to the mound. In plenty of time to first. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. David Fry getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on.
Too
Outside,
close
that's
for
a
me,
ball.
partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Top 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Elly De La Cruz. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lindor under it. And there's one down. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 2.
Right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Inside ball.
And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball in.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying. Gone. That one made it to the upper tank. Matt Olson goes deep. It's their second home run of the inning. One down. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves.
Ball one.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip. New pitcher now, Hunter Harvey.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Simeon. On to first. 2 gone now.
Up next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Jordan Beck.
Hard liner. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
All over that one right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1. In the air, right field. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one gets down for a hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball.
New pitcher for the Braves, A.J. Blueball.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Doyle on at first, nobody out. Lindor swings through that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jake Mangum.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them.
Runner on the go. There's a
Oh,
ball.
that's out.
Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Next, for the next, seventh fielder, Tony Bellinger.
Ball, that's outside.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next
Ball
pitch.
2.
Can't catch up.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That was pretty nasty. Top of inning number 7. Now in for the Braves, Zach McKinstry.
Nope, that's a ball. Hey!
That keeps the zone, and the count is 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Young settles underneath it, and there's one down.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Elly De La Cruz.
In the air to left center, Young giving chase. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jake McCarthy. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Rips that one to right. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the seventh. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Dylan Dingler. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Late with the swing there. Dingler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Had a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Mets,
Now the third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Garcia.
On the ground to first. To Elliott second for one. Double
Oh,
play.
he's out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here at Citi
Leadoff
Field.
for
Now in
Atlanta,
for the Braves,
right fielder,
Ronald Acuna Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. Pitching change here, Lucas Erceg.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
You'll one.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Strike two. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top of the eighth. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. They go back to back. His second home run of the game. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Foul ball. And that one fouled off. Ripped to right. And there's one away.
Up next for Atlanta, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And there's a foul ball. Erceg, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's the Braves' designated hitter, Jordan Beck. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. And it gets by him.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Beck leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that will end the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 8th. Jacob Young getting ready to hit. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman David Price.
Yeah!
The 0-2. Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Next for the Mets, designated
Stepping in,
hitter,
Brenton Doyle.
That's a ball.
The Mets with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz gets it to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and
Got
very nicely done for the out. We go to the
Leadoff
9th.
for Atlanta,
So now to the
third
plate
baseman,
for Atlanta. Zach McKinstry. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Edgardo Henriquez. High fly ball, right field. Mangum under it. 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for Atlanta, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
And that skips into dirt. The Braves up big in this one here at the top of the 9th. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gets him to chase after that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 down.
Up next for Atlanta, right fielder.
Here's
Ronald
Acuna. He's already
Jr.
homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
Mangum settles under it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to... New pitcher on now, Dylan Lee.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport, these are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
This one popped up. De La Cruz settles underneath it, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Dylan Dingler.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
They're down to their final strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game. Rakins with his first major league win.
Yeah.